Hey guys, this is Miss Clark. I'm going to walk you through the OHS, show you some important things that you'll need to know. The first thing, mine's going to look a little bit different. It is the teacher page. I'm doing the student view, but I'm sure it's a little bit different. So the first thing, here we are. We log into our class, and this is our home page. And one of the first things you'll notice is you have your class announcements where we have our welcome and a little silly Snapchat video I made for you guys. And then the first thing you want to do every day, and you'll see here we have orientation, which we're in right now, shows up on your sessions. Just go to your class calendar, click on that, and that's going to show you what's going on. Here we are today. We're going to have orientation at 9:30. Go over what's going to be on your orientation quiz and look forward to your pre-test, which will be done in class, and we'll talk more about that. And then you can go to your content. Let's try that again. Oh, it just has the calendar open. That's cool. So we just went over the class calendar. Here's your engagement plan, which is new for GCA this year. Just talks about that, and we'll talk about that in orientation today. And then you start here. Here are your resources for the class, your syllabus, which is important for you to go over, my contact information, the grading, learning, and engagement plan, which you need to read over carefully. That's different for this year. And this is your reference guide. This is your online book for geometry. And then this will not actually show up after I go over this. We are going to take our pretest in class on Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. And then this will be open to you guys. These directions are actually going to change. We'll log into USA Test Prep, but some of these other things are going to be a little bit different. But you'll see that at 8:30 on Wednesday morning, and we'll talk about that. And then once we finish orientation, you're going to go here. The recording will be here. You take this orientation quiz. It's important that you take it and make 100% on it for your course to open up. You must take your pre-test and get a grade on it. It's a completion grade. You just do your best. It's not going to be stuff you know. It's a pre-test. It's just going over everything we're going to learn in geometry, so you will not know it all. You do your best. Take your time. You get a completion grade for that. That is needed to open your course. 100% on your orientation quiz is needed to open your course. And then we have the course introduction and checkpoint. I got a little fun video for you. Go through each of these, and then down here you take your readiness checkpoint. This is what sets up your course and guides your practice to be the best for you. So it's important to take your time on this also and just do your best. It is not for a grade, but it is required to open and set up your course. So that's what you see. So now I'm going to switch to teacher view so I can show you a couple of other things that are hidden from you right now. So it is important, if you're worried about your grade or if anything is missing, that you click on your grades and go to your grade book. And like I said, it's hidden right now. They're doing some updates on the categories. But this is the place you'll go to see if you're missing anything or find out what your grade is on something. That's an important button. Go back to content. And then let's open our cycle 1, see what our class first unit's going to look like, unit 1. So you'll notice here the test for unit 1 will not show up until you've scored 60% or higher on all your quizzes. And if you use all of your attempts and need an additional attempt, here are the small group sessions that will be available to help you. You can also set up a learner conference. So there's each quiz here. It tells you what dates they're due. Also in your quiz, you have videos for each problem to help you with each problem. Let's go back to the practice. This is also assigned to you. It's very important. Your on your own practice is assigned also. It is not for a grade. It is for your practice. Here is a video that goes over all of the problems. It's important that you do this because it teaches you how to enter your answers into a quiz or a test so you get graded correctly. So make sure you do all your on your own practice. In your quiz for each assignment, you must do them at least one time before you come to class. That way you can ask me really good questions and be prepared for class. And then we'll go down and, like I said, your test will not show up. You're going to get this message in your schedule. It'll tell you you have to score 60% or greater on all your quizzes for this to show up. So if your test is missing, go back to your quizzes, make sure you've scored 60% or above. Another place that's important is your class schedule right here. You see we have our orientation quiz today. We're going over that. Wednesday we have our pre-test. Cycle 1 will open up. Remember, you gotta do your readiness checkpoint. And here are the on your own practice that's due, and then your quiz. So you see those are due on the 27th, so you need to actually do these on the 26th, so you can do them one time before you come to class and be prepared. So that is how you navigate your geometry class to be successful.